Question 1. Who built the Tower of London and why? A. Henry VIII to serve as a royal palace. B. William the Conqueror as a demonstration of power. C. Elizabeth I to serve as a prison. D. Charles II as part of the Restoration. Answer: B. William the Conqueror as a demonstration of power. The Tower of London was built by William the Conqueror in the late 1060s as a symbol of Norman power. Question 2. What is the significance of the Battle of Hastings? A. It ended the Viking Age in Britain. B. It resulted in the Norman conquest of England. C. It marked the beginning of the English Civil War. D. It was the final battle of the War of the Roses. Answer: B. It resulted in the Norman conquest of England. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 was significant because it led to Norman control over England. Question 3. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Elizabeth I. C. Theresa May. D. Indira Gandhi. Answer: A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the UK, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 4. Describe the purpose of the Magna Carta. A. To declare independence from France. B. To establish parliamentary democracy. C. To limit the powers of the king and protect the rights of the nobility. D. To abolish the monarchy. Answer: C. To limit the powers of the king and protect the rights of the nobility. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, was crucial in limiting royal authority and establishing legal principles. Question 5. What are the core principles of the British Constitution? A. The sovereignty of the king. B. The rights of the Church. C. The rule of law, parliamentary sovereignty, and the separation of powers. D. The divine right of kings. Answer: C. The rule of law, parliamentary sovereignty, and the separation of powers. These principles underpin the UK's uncodified constitution. Question 6. When did women gain the right to vote in the UK? A. 1918. B. 1928. C. 1945. D. 1969. Answer: A. 1918. Women over the age of 30 who met certain property qualifications gained the right to vote in 1918, with equal suffrage granted in 1928. Question 7. What event is celebrated with Bonfire Night on November 5th? A. The end of the English Civil War. B. The signing of the Magna Carta. C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. D. The Battle of Britain. Answer: C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. Bonfire Night commemorates the foiling of the Gunpowder Plot, an attempt to blow up the Houses of Parliament. Question 8. Who is the patron saint of Scotland, and what day is dedicated to him? A. Saint Andrew, November 30. B. Saint David, March 1. C. Saint Patrick, March 17. D. Saint George, April 23. Answer: A. Saint Andrew, November 30. Saint Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland, and November 30th is celebrated as Saint Andrew's Day. Question 9. Explain the role of the House of Commons and the House of Lords. A. The House of Commons proposes laws, and the House of Lords enforces them. B. The House of Commons represents the clergy, and the House of Lords represents the nobility. C. The House of Commons makes laws, and the House of Lords reviews and suggests amendments. D. The House of Commons is for commoners, and the House of Lords is for royal family members only. Answer. C. The House of Commons makes laws, and the House of Lords reviews and suggests amendments. Both houses play integral roles in the UK's legislative process. Question 10. What is the legal system in England and Wales based on? A. Roman law. B. Common law. C. Civil law. D. The Napoleonic Code. Answer. B. Common law. The legal system in England and Wales is based on common law principles, which rely on case law and judicial decisions. Question 11. What was the impact of the Black Death on England? A. It led to the War of the Roses. B. It significantly reduced the population, leading to social and economic changes. C. It resulted in the end of the feudal system. D. It initiated the English Renaissance. Answer. B. It significantly reduced the population, leading to social and economic changes. The Black Death had a profound impact on England's society in the 14th century. Question 12. Who was William Shakespeare? A. A Tudor monarch. B. A British Prime Minister. C. A renowned playwright and poet of the English Renaissance. D. A famous British explorer. Answer. C. A renowned playwright and poet of the English Renaissance. William Shakespeare is considered one of the greatest writers in the English language. Question 13. What was the Industrial Revolution? A. A political revolution in the 18th century. B. A period of major industrialization that transformed Britain's economy and society. C. A war fought between industrial and agrarian factions. D. A cultural movement that emphasized industry over agriculture. Answer. B. A period of major industrialization that transformed Britain's economy and society. The Industrial Revolution began in the 18th century and changed the way goods were produced. Question 14. Which countries make up the United Kingdom? A. England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. B. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. C. England, Brittany, Wales, and Northern Ireland. D. England, Scotland, Cornwall, and Northern Ireland. Answer. B. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. These four countries form the United Kingdom. Question 15. What are the devolved administrations within the UK? A. The local councils in England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. B. The independent governments of the Channel Islands and the Isle of Man. C. The Scottish Parliament, the Welsh Parliament, and the Northern Ireland Assembly. D. The European Parliament and the UK Parliament. Answer. C. The Scottish Parliament, the Welsh Parliament, and the Northern Ireland Assembly. These bodies have varying degrees of legislative power devolved from the UK Parliament. Question 16. What was the significance of the Act of Union 1707? A. It created the United States of America. B. It unified England and Scotland into the Kingdom of Great Britain. C. It established the European Union. D. It separated Ireland from Great Britain. Answer. B. It unified England and Scotland into the Kingdom of Great Britain. The Act of Union 1707 was a pivotal moment in British history. Question 17. Who are the UK's main political parties? A. The Conservative Party, the Labour Party, and the Liberal Democrats. B. The Republican Party and the Democratic Party. C. the Green Party and the UK Independence Party. D. The Socialist Party and the Communist Party. Answer: A. The Conservative Party, the Labour Party and the Liberal Democrats. These are three of the major political parties in the UK. Question 18. What is the difference between civil law and criminal law? A. Civil law deals with disputes between individuals, while criminal law deals with crimes against the state. B. Civil law is based on the Constitution, while criminal law is based on the Magna Carta. C. Civil law applies only in Scotland, while criminal law applies in England and Wales. D. There is no difference. They are terms for the same type of law. Answer: A. Civil law deals with disputes between individuals, while criminal law deals with crimes against the state. This distinction is fundamental to the legal system. Question 19. When did the UK join the European Union and when did it leave? A. Joined in 1973, left in 2020. B. Joined in 1957, left in 1993. C. Joined in 1984, left in 1999. D. Joined in 1967, left in 2016. Answer: A. Joined in 1973, left in 2020. The UK was a member of the European Union from 1973 until its departure in 2020 following a referendum. Question 20. What is the Commonwealth and what is its purpose? A. A military alliance led by the UK. B. An economic union similar to the European Union. C. A political organisation aimed at reinstating the British Empire. D. An association of nations, most of which were formerly part of the British Empire, working towards shared goals in democracy and development. Answer: D. An association of nations, most of which were formerly part of the British Empire, working towards shared goals in democracy and development. The Commonwealth promotes mutual cooperation and values. Question 21. What powers does the monarchy have in the UK? A. Absolute power over the government. B. No power, as the UK is a republic. C. Ceremonial duties and symbolic functions. D. Direct control over military decisions. Answer: C. Ceremonial duties and symbolic functions. The UK monarchy has mainly ceremonial duties and symbolic functions in the modern constitutional framework. Question 22. What are the British values according to the government? A. Democracy, the rule of law, individual liberty, and mutual respect for and tolerance of those with different faiths and beliefs. B. Monarchy, aristocracy, capitalism, and imperialism. C. Military strength, economic power, cultural homogeneity, and religious unity. D. Individualism, competition, consumerism, and wealth accumulation. Answer: A. Democracy, the rule of law, individual liberty, and mutual respect for and tolerance of those with different faiths and beliefs. These values underpin British society and are promoted by the government. Question 23. How does the electoral system work in the UK? A. The President is elected every 4 years. B. Members of Parliament, MPs, are elected through a proportional representation system. C. MPs are elected in a first-past-the-post system in single-member constituencies. D. The Prime Minister is directly elected by the public. Answer: C. MPs are elected in a first-past-the-post system in single-member constituencies. This system is used for general elections in the UK. Question 24. What was the significance of the Glorious Revolution? A. It established the United States of America. B. It marked the transition to a constitutional monarchy with the Bill of Rights in 1689. C. It was the start of the Industrial Revolution. D. It led to the independence of the Commonwealth countries. Answer: B. It marked the transition to a constitutional monarchy with the Bill of Rights in 1689. The Glorious Revolution is notable for limiting the powers of the Crown and enhancing the powers of Parliament. Question 25. Describe the contributions of the British Empire to the modern world. A. The spread of democracy and the English language. B. The introduction of feudalism and monarchy. C. The invention of the Internet and mobile phones. D. The establishment of the global postal system. Answer: A. The spread of democracy and the English language. The British Empire had a profound impact on the world, including the spread of the English language and democratic ideals, among other contributions. Question 26. What is the National Health Service, NHS, and when was it established? A. A private healthcare provider established in 1950. B. A military medical service established during World War II. C. A public health service providing free healthcare established in 1948. D. A charity providing health advice established in 1965. Answer: C. A public health service providing free healthcare established in 1948. The NHS was founded to provide healthcare free at the point of use for all UK residents. Question 27. How has British cuisine been influenced by other cultures? A. Through the importation of tea from India and China. B. By adopting fast food from the United States. C. Through the integration of dishes and ingredients from former colonies, such as curry from India. D. British cuisine has remained unchanged and traditional. Answer: C. Through the integration of dishes and ingredients from former colonies, such as curry from India. British cuisine has been significantly enriched by influences from around the world, especially its former colonies. Question 28. What is the importance of the Battle of Britain during World War II? A. It was the first battle fought entirely in space. B. It marked the defeat of the British forces. C. It was the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces. D. It led to Britain joining the European Union. Answer: C. It was the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces. The Battle of Britain in 1940 was crucial for preventing a German invasion. Question 29. Who was Sir Isaac Newton, and what is he known for? A. A British playwright known for his tragedies. B. A Prime Minister known for his economic policies. C. A scientist known for formulating the laws of motion and universal gravitation. D. A naval admiral known for his victories at sea. Answer: C. A scientist known for formulating the laws of motion and universal gravitation. Sir Isaac Newton is one of the most influential scientists of all time. Question 30. What are some key public holidays in the UK? A. Independence Day, Thanksgiving and Halloween. B. Christmas Day, Boxing Day and New Year's Day. C. Bastille Day, Victory Day and Armistice Day. D. National Day, Liberation Day and Republic Day. Answer: B. Christmas Day, Boxing Day and New Year's Day. These are among the key public holidays observed in the UK. Question 31. How has the geography of the UK influenced its development? A. Its mountainous terrain has made agriculture the primary industry. B. Its island status has led to a focus on space exploration. C. Being an island nation has influenced its maritime tradition and global trade. D. Its large deserts have made it a leader in solar energy. Answer C. Being an island nation has influenced its maritime tradition and global trade. The UK's geographical position has had a profound impact on its history, culture, and economy. Question 32. Describe the significance of Stonehenge. A. It was the site of the signing of the Magna Carta. B. It is a prehistoric monument believed to have been used for ceremonies. C. It was a Roman fortress. D. It is the remains of a medieval castle. Answer B. It is a prehistoric monument believed to have been used for ceremonies. Stonehenge is one of the most famous landmarks in the UK, known for its archaeological significance. Question 33. What landmark legal document was signed by King John in 1215? A. The Declaration of Independence. B. The Bill of Rights. C. The Magna Carta. D. The Constitution. Answer C. The Magna Carta. Signed in 1215, it is a cornerstone of modern democracy and law, limiting the power of the monarchy. Question 34. What role did Britain play in the abolition of the slave trade? A. It was the first country to abolish the slave trade in 1807. B. It opposed the abolition movement until the 20th century. C. It played a minor role, with other countries leading the effort. D. It provided military support to slave-trading nations. Answer A. It was the first country to abolish the slave trade in 1807. Britain played a leading role in the abolition of the slave trade and later slavery itself within its empire. Question 35. Who was Queen Elizabeth I, and why is her reign significant? A. She was a queen known for her patronage of the arts, including Shakespeare. B. She was the last monarch of the Tudor dynasty, known for her role in the English Reformation. C. She led Britain during World War II. D. She was the first female Prime Minister of the UK. Answer B. She was the last monarch of the Tudor dynasty, known for her role in the English Reformation. Queen Elizabeth I's reign is significant for the Elizabethan age, a period of English Renaissance and exploration. Question 36. What major sporting events are associated with the UK? A. The Super Bowl, NBA Finals and World Series. B. The Wimbledon Championships, the British Open and the London Marathon. C. The Tour de France, UEFA Champions League Final and Formula One Monaco Grand Prix. D. The Olympic Games, the FIFA World Cup and the Ryder Cup. Answer B. The Wimbledon Championships, the British Open and the London Marathon. These events highlight the UK's contributions to world sports. Question 37. Describe the education system in the UK. A. It consists exclusively of private schools. B. Education is compulsory from ages 5 to 18, including primary, secondary, and further education. C. It follows the American K-12 system. D. Education is optional and focuses mainly on vocational training. Answer B. Education is compulsory from ages 5 to 18, including primary, secondary, and further education. The UK education system provides comprehensive education opportunities. Question 38. What was the welfare state and how did it come about? A. A state where welfare is banned. B. A political system based on socialist principles established in the 19th century. C. A concept introduced by the Roman Empire, providing citizens with bread and circuses. D. A system providing social security and public services to all citizens, developed after World War II. Answer: D. A system providing social security and public services to all citizens, developed after World War II. The welfare state in the UK was established to ensure that all citizens had access to essential services and support. Question 39. Who was Charles Darwin, and why is he significant? A. A British composer known for his symphonies. B. A British naturalist who developed the theory of evolution by natural selection. C. A British general in the Napoleonic Wars. D. A British inventor of the steam engine. Answer: B. A British naturalist who developed the theory of evolution by natural selection. Charles Darwin's work has had a profound impact on biology and our understanding of the natural world. Question 40. What is the significance of Remembrance Day? A. It celebrates the signing of the Magna Carta. B. It marks the end of the UK's participation in the European Union. C. It commemorates the lives lost in World War I and other conflicts. D. It honours the UK's victory in the Battle of Britain. Answer: C. It commemorates the lives lost in World War I and other conflicts. Remembrance Day, observed on November 11th, is a day to remember and honour those who have sacrificed their lives in war. Question 41. How is the UK governed, and what is the structure of its government? A. Through a federal system with a president as the head of state. B. By a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary democracy. C. Solely by the monarch, who makes all the country's decisions. D. By a direct democracy, where citizens vote on all laws. Answer: B. By a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary democracy. The UK is governed as a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary system, where the monarch is the head of state and the Prime Minister is the head of government. Question 42. What was the impact of the Great Fire of London? A. It led to the establishment of the UK's parliamentary democracy. B. It resulted in the destruction of a significant part of the city in 1666 and led to major urban redevelopment. C. It marked the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. D. It ended the Black Death. Answer: B. It resulted in the destruction of a significant part of the city in 1666 and led to major urban redevelopment. The Great Fire of London had a profound impact on the city's architecture and fire safety regulations. Question 43. What are the responsibilities of the Prime Minister? A. To serve as the head of the Church of England. B. To represent the UK in sporting events. C. To lead the UK government and oversee the operation of the civil service and the execution of laws. D. To act as a ceremonial figurehead without any real power. Answer: C. To lead the UK government and oversee the operation of the civil service and the execution of laws. The Prime Minister's responsibilities include leading the government and the country. Question 44. What is the significance of the Good Friday Agreement? A. It marked the UK's entry into the European Union. B. It was a peace agreement that largely ended the conflict in Northern Ireland. C. It established English as the official language of the UK. D. It commemorated the victory in the Battle of Britain. Answer: B. It was a peace agreement that largely ended the conflict in Northern Ireland. The Good Friday Agreement, signed in 1998, was instrumental in bringing peace to Northern Ireland. Question 45. Who are some famous British artists and how have they influenced culture? A. The Beatles and J.K. Rowling, who have both had a profound impact on music and literature, respectively. B. Pablo Picasso and Salvador Dali, who introduced Cubism to the UK. C. Thomas Edison and Henry Ford, who revolutionized industry and transportation. D. Julius Caesar and Alexander the Great, who were not artists nor British. Answer. A. The Beatles and J.K. Rowling, who have both had a profound impact on music and literature, respectively. British culture has been significantly shaped by artists from various disciplines. Question 46. What major changes did the Victorian era bring to Britain? A. The end of the British Empire. B. The introduction of the Internet and digital technology. C. Industrialization, social reform, and improvements in science and culture. D. The shift from a monarchy to a republic. Answer. C. Industrialization, social reform, and improvements in science and culture. The Victorian era was marked by profound changes in society, industry, and technology. Question 47. Describe the British contribution to science and technology. A. Britain has played a minor role in the development of modern science and technology. B. British contributions include the laws of motion by Isaac Newton, the discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming, and the World Wide Web by Tim Berners-Lee. C. Britain's contribution is limited to the field of literature and arts. D. Science and technology are considered unimportant in British education and culture. Answer. B. British contributions include the laws of motion by Isaac Newton, the discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming, and the World Wide Web by Tim Berners-Lee. The UK has a rich history of significant scientific discoveries and technological innovations. Question 48. What was the purpose of Hadrian's War? A. To serve as a defensive fortification against invasions from the north. B. To mark the boundary of the Roman Empire's territory in Britain. C. Both A and B are correct. D. To commemorate Hadrian's visit to Britain. Answer. C. Both A and B are correct. Hadrian's Wall was built by the Romans to defend against northern tribes and to mark the northern limit of their empire in Britain. Question 49. How has immigration shaped modern Britain? A. It has had no significant impact. B. It led to the decline of British culture and traditions. C. Immigration has enriched British society with diverse cultures, cuisines, and contributions to the economy and public life. D. It resulted in the isolation of the UK from the rest of Europe. Answer. C. Immigration has enriched British society with diverse cultures, cuisines, and contributions to the economy and public life. The UK's cultural landscape has been significantly influenced by immigrants from around the world. Question 50. What contributions did the UK make to the development of democracy? A. The UK played a minor role, with democracy mainly developing in ancient Greece. B. Contributions include the Magna Carta, the establishment of parliamentary democracy, and the concept of the rule of law. C. The UK's contribution is limited to the invention of the steam engine. D. Democracy is a recent concept in the UK with no historical contributions. Answer. B. Contributions include the Magna Carta, the establishment of parliamentary democracy, and the concept of the rule of law. The UK has been instrumental in the development and spread of democratic principles. Question 51. Who was Winston Churchill, and what was his role during World War II? A. A British king who led the country through the war. B. A general in the British Army. C. The Prime Minister of the UK, known for his leadership and speeches during the war. D. A scientist who developed radar technology. Answer: C. The Prime Minister of the UK, known for his leadership and speeches during the war. Winston Churchill is celebrated for his role in leading Britain to victory in World War II. Question 52. What are the symbols of the UK and what do they represent? A. The lion represents England, the unicorn represents Scotland, the dragon represents Wales, and the harp represents Northern Ireland. B. The eagle represents freedom, the bear represents strength, the phoenix represents rebirth, and the dolphin represents intelligence. C. The rose represents love, the lily represents purity, the oak represents strength, and the ivy represents friendship. D. Symbols of the UK include only the Union Jack flag and the Royal Coat of Arms. Answer: A. The lion represents England, the unicorn represents Scotland, the dragon represents Wales, and the harp represents Northern Ireland. These symbols reflect the constituent countries of the UK and their national identities. Question 53. Describe the British judicial system. A. It is based solely on the decisions made by the monarch. B. It consists of a series of courts, including the Supreme Court as the highest court, and operates on the principle of common law. C. It follows the Napoleonic Code and is overseen by the European Court of Justice. D. The judicial system in the UK is informal and based on community resolution. Answer: B. It consists of a series of courts, including the Supreme Court as the highest court, and operates on the principle of common law. The UK's judicial system is known for its independence and adherence to the rule of law. Question 54. What is the significance of the English Reformation? A. It marked the beginning of the British Empire. B. It was a movement that resulted in the establishment of the Church of England, separate from the Roman Catholic Church. C. It was a political alliance between England and France. D. It was a cultural movement that led to the development of the English language. Answer: B. It was a movement that resulted in the establishment of the Church of England, separate from the Roman Catholic Church. The English Reformation had profound religious, political, and cultural impacts. Question 55. How does the UK participate in international relations? A. The UK is isolated and does not participate in international relations. B. Through its membership in the United Nations, NATO, and the Commonwealth, and by maintaining diplomatic relations with countries around the world. C. Only through its economic contributions to the European Union. D. By following the directives of the United States in all foreign policy matters. Answer: B. Through its membership in the United Nations, NATO, and the Commonwealth, and by maintaining diplomatic relations with countries around the world. The UK plays an active role in international affairs and global diplomacy.